Okay, this is really just going to be a shout out, but anyways, shout out to SLITA, Sports Live in the ATL. The guy is a Falcons fan, a die-hard Falcons fan, and when I mean die-hard, I mean die fucking hard. I mean that. I mean this guy fucking loves the team. He loves Atlanta sports. It isn't just the Falcons. The guy's a Atlanta Braves fan. The guy is a Atlanta United fan. The guy supports the Atlanta Hawks, Georgia. One thing we do disagree on. We disagree on that college football. I'm an Alabama fan, apparently a bandwagon according to Chess Hall, but we'll see how that plays out. But shout out to SLITA Sports Live in the ATL. He shouted me out. And, I always believe in when you shout someone out, which he did to me, you got to return the favor. The link to his channel's in the description. I will actually put it right here also. If maybe you can click on the chat there. That is his channel link. That is the link, the channel link of SLITA Sports Live in the ATL. Very cool, dude. I've actually first discovered his channel a little over a year ago. And I watched his videos really on and off. I did watch him, his videos during the season somewhat. But then, around, I'd probably say late April is when I really started, talking to him, thanks for all the advice. Thanks for really helping me, obviously. So shout out to him. The guy is really, if you looked at my top 5 Atlanta Falcons video makers of all time, you would see that SLITA is actually on the list. He's number 1 on the list. The reason why I said he's number 1 is because the guy has been through a fucking lot. The guy, he's, I think, first started supporting the team like 19. I want to say it was the 80s. I want to say it was the early 80s. It was like the game versus the Cowboys in the 80s where we had that lead in the fourth quarter and then blew it. So the guy's been through a lot. The guy watched the 1998 Super Bowl where we got blown out by the Broncos. He's watched so much. He watched the 2012 NFC title game. After the game, he choked up, I guess you could say, is what he would say. He choked up, which, I'm not going to make fun of him for it. I probably would have too. And then, obviously, he had to watch that just horrid Super Bowl. But anyways, he's been through a lot as a Falcons fan and a Atlanta sports fan in general. I couldn't even imagine how much he's been through. I've seen the blown championship lead versus the Niners in 2012, and then obviously that Super Bowl. But I haven't seen as much as he's seen. It's a lot to go through. Obviously he's had to see. He got to celebrate a Atlanta Braves World Series title in the 90s. So, congratulations to him. Got to celebrate a Atlanta United title 2 years ago. We all did. We all got to celebrate that title. Wow. I got a lot of things to say about this guy. This guy, isn't in the TTC, but I guess you could say kind of associates himself around TTC YouTubers. He is very sports knowledgeable also. SLITA is really the king of Falcons video makers. He, you see some people over here, they'll say it's SLITA. Others will say it's Rise Up Rundown, which, look, as far as analysis goes, Rise Up Rundown's the best. But don't get, I know there are some Rise Up Rundown fans on my channel, and I'm one of them, okay? But don't really get butthurt because I think SLITA's better than Rise Up Rundown. I get that, I get, that y'all really like him, and he's the main Falcons video maker that y'all watch, but, I think that SLITA is the best Falcons video maker we've ever had. Falcons goes, and then obviously it's Preston, SLITA and Preston, the two kings of the Falcons video makers. Rest in peace, Preston, once again. So yeah, shout out to SLITA. Great dude. Fucking cool as heck. The guy can give you advice. The guy, this guy is not really the guy that, he doesn't, I'm not going to say he doesn't like trash talking, but he, for the ones that trash talk, he's not really the one that's going to trash talk with you all the time, if you know what I mean. Yeah, SLITA, Sports Live in the ATL. I'm shouting him out because he shouted me out. So thank you for the shout out, bro. I really, really appreciate it. The guy, he has 1,000 subscribers. He has 1.8 thousand subscribers. Please, let's get him up. He's trying to reach 2,000 subscribers, y'all. We need to get my dude to 2,000 subscribers. We really do. If when football season comes around, I know there are some people like, it probably won't happen. I'm just telling you, if MLB and NBA is happening, the NFL's gonna happen. That's just plain and simple. But anyways, like I said, shout out to SLITA, Sports Live in the ATL. Very cool Falcons fan. Very cool Atlanta sports fan. Like I said earlier, he's really the king of Atlanta Falcons video makers. And it's not just the Falcons he covers. Why do you think it's Sports Live in the ATL? Well, it's because he covers all of Atlanta sports and not just the Falcons, So, if you're an Atlanta sports fan on this channel, he's the guy that you want to go see. The guy, very knowledgeable, definitely more knowledgeable on college football than I am, and probably on basketball and baseball and all that. But NFL, we're probably both very knowledgeable on that. But anyways, shout out to Sports Live in the ATL, SLITA. Thank you for the shout out, bro. Once again, thank you. He really great supporter. He will support people's channel. So yeah, if you support his channel, he will support yours. He really kind of helped me get started. And yeah, me and him, mainly me on this one mature whatever last night. That's all I'll say on him. But shout out to SLITA, Sports Live in the ATL. Thanks for the shout out, man. Y'all go sub up his channel. If you're a Atlanta sports fan and you don't know SLITA, then please just go sub him up. Because the guy, no doubt in my mind, is just a pure Atlanta sports fan. He's been through a lot. He comes on here. He'll give us thoughts. He can break it down. Still maybe trash talk somewhat. He doesn't really do that much. I'm, more the guy to do that with. But go shout out to SLITA. This is your shout out, bro. thank you for everything you've done for my channel so far, and you will continue to do. And yeah, that is going to be it for this one. So shout out to SLITA Sports Live in the ATL. Thanks for the shout out, man. And I will see y'all next time. Peace out, y'all. And remember, one more time, sub up SLITA Sports Live in the ATL. Peace out, y'all. And rise up.